And welcome to another episode of AdTastic. I'm your host, Tony Stanall, and today we're talking with Jim DiPiazza of Area of Expertise. Welcome, Jim.
Thanks, Tony. Good morning.
Good morning. Now, as founder and CEO of your organization, you and I have spoken a few times over the years since you've launched, and it's over maybe going on 2 years now, but tell us a little about what Area of Expertise is.
So we launched a couple years ago as the world's first full-service marketing collective. And the idea behind it is to put together a roster of highly experienced freelancers that can work directly with clients on their high-priority projects.
I see. And so that's different than, say, what I do in my day job as an executive recruiter, putting people into permanent placement positions.
Exactly. So we have two offerings because we have this roster of folks that have basically worked at the best agencies, helped build some of the best agencies, but are now freelancing. We have the opportunity to service clients in a couple different ways. One, we can place temporary freelancers, but what our real sweet spot is curating a team of these folks to work directly with clients. So instead of maybe talking to an ad agency or putting together their own freelance team, we can come in and help them in a really agile, efficient way, let them work with the best folks in the industry to solve their biggest problems.
Got it. And I think you may have launched maybe at the beginning of or maybe pre-pandemic. How has the work from home, work remote, pandemic influence affected your business?
It's interesting because we didn't really launch with the idea of the pandemic being part of it, but it's really been a big boost and a big change for us as a company that we can have freelancers from all over the country, and the idea of people working remote isn't as strange of a notion as it was maybe just only 3 years ago. It used to be freelancers had to be in the office, had to put in a full day, and now clients are much more open to give me the best talent and we'll work around other people's schedules. And they actually appreciate the thought that they're not paying them for a full day, they're only paying them for the work. And that's a way that we ultimately do and create our fees, is by charging clients only for the work that's done. So you don't hire necessarily a team or one of our freelancers for the day. We scope the project, we come up with a flat fee, and then it works out best for everybody.
That's terrific. I know you work in a number of different verticals. Why don't you mention some of the range that you have there?
Yeah, Area of Expertise was originally founded on the idea of category experience being a really important part of our business. Frequently, clients will say, I'm a beauty brand. Do you have anybody at your company that's worked in beauty? And so what we have 29 different categories of experience that we look at. So everything from auto to beauty to beverage to cannabis, fashion, travel, healthcare, you name it. So we're able to work to really find not only really good people to work on clients' business, but what we'd like to say is the right good people. So people who have the experience to be able to move quickly, be agile, think outside the box because they have the experience to think that way, and really ultimately bring all those talents to bear. The other side of our business is not only the category experience, but just general strengths. So strengths like package design or social strategy or TikTok or things like that. So sometimes clients will say, I'm a financial brand, but I want someone with technology and TikTok and other social experience. And so we can find somebody that way that can fit their need.
That's great. Now, we have about 30 seconds left, Jim. Give me an example of a success story that you could talk about, putting a team together quickly.
Tough, but I can say that we have worked with a couple of clients recently where we have done their full brand strategy, brand positioning, brand story, working through all of their brand identity to really launch them as a newcomer in a different variety of different categories. So that's been really our latest sweet spot, is taking strategy to positioning to actual storytelling and creative work.
Terrific. Well, thanks for sharing that all with us, Jim. It's a very interesting concept, and I wish you luck.
Thank you so much, Tony. Appreciate it.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of AdTastic. To find out more about Jim DiPiazza and what area of expertise is doing, just go to Daily Ad Brief. You'll find links there.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.